So what's your favorite type of ice cream? Or your favorite cookie? What's going on, guys? DrSean here. As you're aware, I am always interested to see you influence your power of choice, expand your power of choice, develop and grow your power of choice, and thereby adjust your influence and your choice in your own life, but also adjust our mindsets to be more of the growth mindset and more of the abundance mindset. And part of that involves adjusting our beliefs. Now, part of our belief system from when we were young and in grade school and even after that is that we can fail or pick the wrong answer, quote unquote, or these cookies over here being bad cookies, this is good ice cream, but all the other ones over there, bad ice cream. But ultimately, what we want our life to be about is not so much good and bad. I would suggest, I believe we would want our lives to be a function of what we want, a function of our desires, our preferences, our choices. And so if we can see everything around us in those terms, well, then it becomes more of a habit, more of a consistent approach to how we are living our life based on our ideas, preferences, choices, and desires, things that we consider favorable. I hope that you hear the consistency. I'm not referring to things as good and bad. And so for me, then I like to see that life is really just one big cookie store or one big ice cream store. Okay, I'll go in there and take a look at all those ice creams that are there to offer. Some rum raisin, some sea salt caramel, even vanilla. My wife says, well, that's boring. I like chocolate, but it depends on what time of the day it is. My point here is that there's no such thing as bad ice cream or bad movie or a bad job, let's say. I would suggest that what we have are a bunch of options, a bunch of ideas, some things that we want, some ice cream we really like a lot, and then other ice cream, let's say, it's not our favorite. Okay, it's not what we would choose. It's not what we prefer. Doesn't make it wrong, doesn't make it bad. It's just not what we want. Okay, so I hope that you see here how I'm framing my words, framing my ideas, so that everything I'm looking at in the world, everything that is right at my fingertips or even those that are beyond my fingertips and even outside of this country is a function of, is it something I'm interested in or not? The more I'm able to do this, the more I am able to see that my life is a function of my choices, and then I can start exercising some choices. I hope you hear that, guys, and I hope that you find this useful. As you're aware, a lot of what I try to suggest is that we can develop our power of choice by developing the language we use, because it makes us think about, am I talking myself into what I want, or am I spending more attention and energy on things that I don't want? You understand what I'm saying? For instance, I might take a look at, let's say, trying to think of some ice cream that I'm really not a fan of, but I'm kind of an ice creamaholic. But you know, there maybe some rainbow ice cream. I'm really not a fan of that. If I take a look at that rainbow ice cream and say, well, you know, who would like that? I mean, it's so terrible. I mean, you know, it's got like all these different colors. It has, you know, it's kind of undecided ice cream. It's such a waste of ice cream. You see, so when I give so much attention and energy on things that I don't want, well, so many things are happening. One of them being I'm attracting more of it, of what I don't want, because I'm giving my attention to it. But the other thing that's happening is that I'm not giving that attention to things I actually want. So I'm not focusing on how I can get the things I want into my life. So I hope you hear this, and I hope you can use it today. And I look forward to talking about this more, because ultimately, you know, let's make our lives, our health, our relationships a function of what we want. Guys, keep winning.